All right, we are live after 1 week off for the finale of Night of Blood using the Zweihander rule set, and then right into there's something about Marie, and I'm going to task these guys with trying to remember what we did 2 weeks ago when we did the first part of Night of Blood. Jump on in, fellas. Help each other out. This can be a team
All right,
effort.
I'll take a shot at the run through, and then you guys can help me fill in all the things I forget.
All right. You
so-
usually know it all. Usually get it right.
Freshly from our victory at the prior adventure, we hit the road, and it was a dark and storm. Well,
Yes.
It was kind of a stormy day. It was raining, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and we were coming through the woods. We were heading. We had a job to do. I'm trying to help me with the job. What were we supposed to be doing?
You didn't have a job. You guys were setting
Yeah,
out.
we got paid, and we were
Yeah.
heading towards another town, weren't we?
Yeah, but it was something to do with. We had a letter of credit. It was something to do with selling the hemp or something.
The hemp.
wasn't it?
You wanted to sell your hemp, so you wanted to go to the next town over, or the next town over to try and find a buyer for your hemp.
Right. So we were headed that way, and we had a wagon, and we were all in the wagon or on the horse, and
And I saw something.
yeah,
Can't unsee him. Can't unsee him.
something horrible across the road. It was
Beast
kind of
man.
a mutated. Good.
Yeah, it was a bovine-headed beast with scales all over its body. There was almost like
Yeah.
a wolf man. There was another thing with like one of its hands were like tentacles. Trying to remember what the
Yeah.
other ones were. They were just like grotesque mutants that popped out in the night. They were chasing
Freaked
a
me
deer,
out.
which ran into the road that you guys almost hit.
Right. And so there was some miraculous driving, wagon driving. Why? Who was doing the driving?
Not me. I was hanging
Edmund.
out.
Yeah, it was Edmund.
Edmund was a crack wagon driver and avoided any danger, and we continued on until we got to a river where we had to cross, and there's a ferry there, like a boat on a rope and a ferry house, and it was clear that there had been some type of attack, I believe. Everything was emptied out
Well-
and abandoned, or maybe not clear.
You
that it
guys
was an
never went
attack.
into the ferry house. You guys never
No, we
checked
didn't.
it
We
out.
went into the barn.
Yeah, you guys right away went right into the walled off I don't know, inn.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we went to the barn inside of there.
Yeah.
So we go. First thing you had to do is get through the wall, and when you have someone who's 9 feet tall, that's not really a problem. So we, I think you just stepped over the wall, didn't you, or something?
Erg.
Yeah.
Jumped over it pretty easy, I think.
Yep, shimmied over it and then unlocked it. We then entered the inn, and it's a little bit of an odd vibe there. There was a man behind the bar, another man, and then a road warden. Is that what they call them?
Yeah, a road warden. That is correct.
So we came in, and I think Ruby noticed that the man behind the bar was cleaning up blood.
Yes, there was blood on the floor that was being mopped up.
They were acting just a little jumpy. Something felt a little off. So two people who went to the barn to check out the
Edmund and
Marsh.
Edmund and Barsh.
Yeah, Edmund
Sure
and Barsh. And I think it was because when Ruby asked about where the body went, they said that they put it in the barn. And prior to that, we had tried to go in the barn, and the horses were spooked, and they almost bolted. But somebody had a good role to calm the animals, and the animals stayed in the barn. But now the two went over, and what did you guys see when you went to the barn?
We went into the loft, and that's where we actually found there was a body, but it looked like it had been chewed on a little bit. And then we also found a ladder leading to the roof with blood leading up and out of it, but couldn't see anything past that point.
That's right.
Yes.
Into
And,
the torrential downpour, so the trail ended there.
Yeah, something went up the roof though, and out into the night.
But we also noticed that the body had been hit with a sword attack. I think it was to the head, but
Yep.
later we got a story that it was like in the gut.
Yeah, correct. So we're back inside the inn now. Good.
Sorry, just to add to that, the body, the arm was also gnawed on.
Right.
Something was gnawing and chewing on the arm, the one in the loft.
So back inside the inn, there's a little bit of fussing about the stew. The man serving the stew seems very eager to feed us, and we get a little suspicious. And Erg has a little bit of a interaction. Erg, what happens with you and the stew?
If I'm trying to remember, I ended up basically picking a fight with Road Warrior and ordering all of the food to get them out of the way so that you could go upstairs. Or
Correct.
No, to go downstairs, to go down the hallway.
Actually, yeah. So with a well-timed distraction by Erg, Ruby slips out down the hall into a storeroom, and she hears voices coming from down below. Now, one member of the original group that we encountered when we entered is missing. So there could be one person down in the storeroom.
The
cellar.
buggy-eyed guy, Marty Feldman.
Right. But now Ruby's suspicious. And, well, she starts suspicious. So now she's really suspicious. So she moves a heavy barrel of flour over the edge of the trap door so that it can't be lifted from below when she returns. And pretty quickly things devolve. She challenges the road warden, draws her sword, and before anything can get out of hand, Erg does something pretty amazing.
Yes.
Yep.
Erg, what spell did you cast?
I cast Cack-Handed Grasp as he pulled out his sword, and his sword went flying out of his hand, and I think Barsh stepped on it.
Stepped on it? Yep.
Now, Barsh asked a question, because he was not... Dwarves are not known to act in haste and without thought. But he put a question to him, and he didn't like the answer. What was the question?
I do not remember.
You remember you had inspected the body and knew that the sword wound was to the head. And you asked the road warden, where was the man injured?
No, I think that was
that wasn't me though.
Who did
Edmund,
that?
because
Edmund.
Edmund was all on, hey, this is an actual road warden. I can tell I've run into these dudes. We should be cool with this guy. But then he answered incorrectly. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I was on your side, but you just screwed up.
I think I did ask a question. I asked, did you lose something when I stepped on the sword or something? I think that's the only question I asked.
Right. No, I had you confused with Edmund at that point.
My character's better looking.
So with that, the party ties up the two, the road warden and also the man behind the bar. Finds a couple of weapons, goes up, and one thing we do get is we had one more lie for sure, because they said that the place was empty except for the other guy. We know for sure there's multiple people down in the cellar. So at this point, we've gone up and discovered on the second floor, after a bit of investigating, Ruby and Erg discover that one of the rooms is a bloodbath. One of the guest rooms appears to have had 2 murders. There was no body, but there was a clear blood trail out of the room that was cleaned up in the hall. The rest of the area upstairs seemed okay. The rooms seemed normal. And that is the point where we left off, I believe. And now, what did I forget?
To add one thing to that, I can confirm that by the taste of the blood in that room, both of the people who died were human.
Yes. that did happen at the very end.
Very helpful.
Because as an ogre, he can consume the dead of anything, even people. That's like a racial thing, isn't it, Erg?
Yep. In fact, there's a few different classes that get more powerful the more random things they eat.
So it's not necessarily considered evil, because it's just part of what ogres do.
Nice.
So yeah, he might start eating a lot more of your victims. Well, you haven't really had a lot of victims, but
There's a type of ogre that can live on eating rocks and garbage.
It's
really? In the book, in the Zweihander book?
Yep.
Really?
There's a racial trait that'll let him eat literally anything.
It's called a goat.
Not a cool name, but
No,
cool
that's not.
ability.
But that's what goats do. They eat garbage and they survive. They live.
Oh, you made that up.
Yeah, no, I don't know what it's really called.
Oh,
Listen, Erg has read more of these books than I have. Erg is like our resident Zweihander expert because he freaking loves this.
Warhammer. Yeah, it's a Warhammer buff too, right?
Just
Oh, it might be.
Zweihander's all I've read, but it's
Okay.
I keep picking into it and getting a little further, and I sent that message earlier in the week saying how you can change classes if you
Oh,
need a
Yeah, I
prereq
saw
you don't
that.
have.
and that's something that was. I said, hey, let's tell Ruby about that because I know you were feeling a little shoehorned, so you can
Yes.
take some things to get around and get towards what you ultimately want to end up being.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But we can look at that after game. But yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, and I
All
also
right,
want
so
that was a really good recap. I think you guys got everything. You're at the point now where you're leading them to the cellar. You want them to take you down there, right?
well, we got these two trussed up, and I think the scene would be Ruby's got her sword drawn. Hopefully, everybody else is kind of loaded for bear and ready for action.
Always.
Guns and bows at the ready, and I believe, what was the name of not the warden, but the other fellow? What was his name?
Otto.
I believe Otto was about to tell us something. He had kind of
Oh,
his
really?
shoulders. I think I'd gotten a good roll, and on
I don't
charm.
remember. I don't remember that. I don't know what your.
Yeah, let's take a look here. I
I
think
think he confusing games. No.
Nope. Yeah.
I don't know because I thought we left off with you guys being like, okay, you're taking a step, you're going down to the cellar with us, and that's where we just ended it.
if you look in the chat window, you'll see there's a charm roll.
Oh,
That Ruby succeeded. She was trying to convince him to tell her what was going on.
I don't recall that, Ruby, but we can start with that if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah, he had. I think you ended it with him going, "All right." Like he was gonna reveal something.
I don't know.
I'm
Now I
not.
have to go
I'm,
back
I'm
to
not.
the video now
I'm not
and
trying to
see.
bluff the DM here. It really did happen.
Got to go back to the instant replay from 2 weeks ago. I have no idea. I don't remember that. Do you guys? I honestly.
No. I don't
Metagaming.
Otto
We don't
and
have to start
Hans is the
No, but it may be true. I just don't remember it.
I've
The-
cleared the chat also, so I don't even see it. But I honestly
So-
don't remember.
But we'll just
you
assume
can-
it's true.
I can see the 42 on the charm.
Yeah, I can see it in there. It's just a couple up. He rolled a 42 under a 53.
What would I'd
And,
make
yeah.
you do is I'm gonna make you roll it again because that might have been for something else.
Okay.
We're not gonna
Nice.
keep a roll from 2 weeks ago. Come on now, I can't be that
All right.
nice.
Well, I'm not gonna let you cliffhang me on a good roll then next. We'll start there next time, is what you said. So that's all right.
Oh, did I?
Uh,
Did I know? Okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, we got a
so
new we got a new overlay also. If you guys check out the Twitch channel, and to the people watching, all of our bots, thank you for tuning in. We have a new overlay for you. Or it's easier to see who's talking on it.
Ooh, nice.
We've
I
got
didn't
everybody's
tune
little
in.
character cards down
Report
there.
that
so-
to your digital masters.
Yeah, report that back to your digital masters. You guys all have your own little cards down there at the bottom. So people see you talk now, they also know who your character is and what you are and what you do.
Nice.
Looks
Nice.
good. Okay, well, before we start, I do have to roll for corruption for someone. So I was reading that it's the GM that gets to roll for corruption at the beginning of a session, not the player when you roll your D10. And if you roll under, then you gain a corruption point, and if you roll over, you get a order point. So,
Eddie, you eating bastard, you got 2 corruption.
Yep. So Barsh, Ruby, and Erg, you guys all get 1 point of order, 1 rank of order, and reset your corruption to 0. And I get to roll for a possible rank of chaos for Edmund.
Oh.
Do it now.
I get to roll a D10, and if I roll
Yeah.
2 or under, you gain a rank of chaos.
Uh-oh.
You're rolling or me rolling?
Apparently, I get to roll it. I was reading the rules this last week, and I was like, "Oh, I'm the one who gets to roll it." Okay. So let's roll a D10 here. Oh, you're okay. You get a rank of order, Edmund. You lucky guy. Yeah, you gluttonous bastard.
That's a point of view.
Yeah. All right. So let me go back to our map that we were using. Was it this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It was.
Where
Oh,
I
gotta
just
reset
roughed
the
in the
coins.
bar and the walls for you guys to get an idea of the layout. So there's Otto behind the bar. Hans is standing over by the fireplace. Edmund and Barsh are at a table, and Ruby and Erg are standing there against the wall with the opening there behind them. And yeah, you guys have the upper hand. You've disarmed Hans, the road warden, and Otto is terrified. So what did you... From what I remember, you guys had convinced them we're going to the cellar. All of us are going to the cellar. That's how I remember the session ending.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we took a club off Otto as well.
Dirk.
A Dirk, yes. Yes, he had a little dagger on him.
And wasn't one of us going to stay up here to watch them?
No, we're gonna bring him with us.
Otto's our meat shield.
Okay.
He's
We
a
got,
large meat shield. Remember, he puts you to shame, Edmund. He is a very, very large man.
And one other thing I forgot to mention. The road, in searching the... Because I thought we had these guys tied. Do we not have them tied up?
I do remember you guys tying them up.
Hands bound, I think.
The road warden has a wound on his back. A fresh wound.
There.
Yeah, he said he got it fighting the bandits that he chased
Yes.
off.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he does. There's a bloody wound on his clothes at the back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So, Ruby's gonna grab Otto and kind of pull him along
Sure.
into the back
Let's
here.
put him here. Okay.
Yeah. And
The
she's gonna
2-foot person is pushing the 900-pound man around.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, no, the tip of her court sword is doing all the work actually.
Just roll him down the hallway.
Yeah. If he decides not to move, then he'll be impaled. And she's gonna ask him those nicely. Lower the blade. Says, "Look, Otto, we just are concerned that things aren't adding up here. Be straight with me. Tell me what's going on under the cellar. We're gonna see anyways. Give me a little bit of faith in you. Be straightforward with me. Tell me what's going on."
So you're trying to charm him, I take it.
Yes.
You're not trying to intimidate, because last time I was like, "Oh, you pulled your sword on the road warden." I'm like, "Yeah, you're intimidating him, Ruby."
Pulled your sword and rolled a charm.
Yeah, charge, jumped up on the table and started threatening everybody. You're like, "I'm charming the room." No, that would be intimidating the room. Yeah, okay. Let's do a charm, and let's do it at Let's do it challenging. Minus 10%. Wow.
Crit success.
Critical success.
He goes,
Nice.
Okay. There's mutants in the basement. There's a strange statue down there. I don't know. They took some of the people down there. And they told us when you arrived just to play it straight.
Where's the bug-eyed fellow?
I don't know. He could be down there.
Is he a mutant?
I believe so.
He's not with you?
No, that dirty bugger.
All right. Well, who are you?
I'm Otto, the landlord.
Yeah, you actually are the landlord here?
The landlord of this inn.
And that really is a road warden?
As far as I could tell.
When did he get here?
He got here shortly after the mutants.
How long have the mutants been here?
A few hours.
Who got murdered upstairs?
Some of the guests.
how many?
Can we all hear this?
Yeah. Let's have this conversation here before she hustled him back.
Just in front of the door.
Yeah.
I'm doing this with my left hand, so it's all over the place. Okay.
She'll pause. She's asked like 4 questions. She's gonna look at the party like, all right.
And you let it happen?
Oh, what am I to do? Look at me. I'm a big slathering beast. I can't stop them.
Weak coward.
What do you have to say about this road warrior?
He shrugs. He goes, I don't know anything about mutants. I'm in no league with them. Perhaps we go down there. We take a closer look. Give me back my weapon. I'm not going to go there unarmed with some mutants nearby.
Governor, why are you lying about where you attacked that other bloke?
Where I attacked? I didn't attack no bloke. I got here and scared the bandits off.
You said you stabbed a dude that was in here in the stomach and you drug him upstairs, but it was in the head where he was hit.
Sure was.
Do you want to try and do a scrutinize?
Sure.
So
Now, is the scrutinize to see if he's like lying or like, oh shit, or is it to recall a detail?
it's to see if he's lying. You can scrutinize him. Actually, he's going to do a roll here too. Where's my dice roll?
We all rolling a scrutinize here?
Yeah, if you want to try and pick apart.
Ruby's a little busy.
No,
Any difficulty here, Matt?
Yeah, it's a challenging one also. He's a very confident man. He holds himself very, very well.
I said it's challenging.
Challenging, yeah.
Do I need to reroll or just add? I mean, I failed anyway.
Yeah, no. And he I also rolled a roll for him. So you're like, yeah, something's not adding up here, but you can't put your finger on it. And he's very, very confident in his delivery and recalling the events themselves.
So we believe him.
Yeah, you're buying it. But something's not adding up, but you're like, yeah, I just don't know what. I can't put my finger on it. And he seems to be telling the truth. He goes, give me back my sword and let's go down there and slay these mutants. You're all capable. You show me by lifting me sword from my hands. Let's go down there and kill them, dirty mutants. If this is what he says is true.
Yeah, Ruby's just gonna shake her head. It's not adding up. I'm sorry. He said that this all happened 2 hours ago. You said you've been here for hours. It doesn't add up.
Who are you saying it to? Otto?
I'm saying it to Otto. I'm saying it to the whole room.
Well, Otto said they showed up a few hours ago.
Yeah, and when did this guy, the road warden's been here for more than a few hours, hasn't he?
You don't know. You don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to Ruby. She's not buying it.
Well, I'm all for letting him lead. If he decides to be in league, I say we let Barsh cut him down and I'll eat him.
Ruby, you've been letting your sword kind of do the persuasion, correct?
Yes.
Hey, won't you see if Miss Pointy there wants to ask Otto who was here first, the mutant or Mr. Road Warden?
Otto, care to opine?
Oh yeah, sure. What do you want to know? Who's here first?
How long has the road warden been here?
I want to watch the Road Warden's face while he's answering.
All right. Give me a minute here. He goes, he's been here for a few hours.
Okay. Sounds like
say
my
how-
contractor. When is that work going to get done? 2 weeks. Yeah. Okay. Ruby just shrugs. She's like, I don't believe any of them. Come on, let's go see what we got in the basement. And she points.
If we don't trust them, why are we going to go down there with the mutants with them?
Well, because I don't trust them. I don't want to keep them in eye shot, but I'm not going to untie them.
We can cripple them.
Well, I don't want to go killing any or hurting anybody either. We don't know if they're bad.
It's obvious they're lying.
There is a third option, guys.
Okay.
We burn the whole place down and head on our way.
Ruby says, there could be people down in the basement that need saving. I can't burn the... if we knew it was just mutants, I'd put the torch to it. I'd agree, but she says I can't do that if there's innocents down there.
Yeah, there could be some good beef or pork down there too.
So, as you guys are talking, you hear the storm thundering outside. I turned on the storm sound effect. I don't know if you can hear it, but you also hear some chanting coming from the basement now.
That don't sound good, lads.
It sounds like a number of
I
voices
think we're out of
chanting.
time. We need to go stop this.
All right. Ruby's just gonna move the fat guy to the other side of the opening. And then she's just gonna turn him around from the back. She's just gonna smack him across the lower back of the head, knock him out.
Just cold cock him?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Gotta try not to kill him, but you know.
The heck?
Yeah, there's all kinds of noises coming from that basement right now.
Yeah, that literally sounds, that's scary.
She's gonna start heading down. She's gonna get the door open to the storeroom. Barrel's still in place?
Yeah, I'll see you knock him out. Yeah, the barrel's still in place. The road warden, Hans, hears this, goes, give me back my weapon. Let's go down there and purge this awful place of whatever's happening down there.
I'm not gonna lie, we could use the extra guy, but I don't want to have one more to kill.
Yeah, let's just leave him. Okay. Ruby's gonna say, we don't have any more time for this. Looks to the road warden. If you can keep your mouth shut, I'll leave you tied up and you won't have to fight. If you keep barking, I'm gonna have to knock you out.
You're gonna leave me unarmed with whatever's going on down there?
And I'll start. I'll pull my blackjack out and just kind of start like throwing it up in the air, like catching it.
Are you trying to intimidate him?
Like say another word.
Look, Ruby's gonna start pointing down toward the storeroom. Come on, guys, we gotta go.
So you guys are just gonna leave him here, tied up or untied, or what are you gonna do?
No, he's tied. He's tied.
All right. Y'all get a point of corruption.
What?
Ruby's got his sword.
You're keeping his sword, his mortuary sword?
For now,
right.
And he has a rapier.
No, it was a mortuary sword, wasn't it?
Nope, you retcon that. You changed it to a rapier. Look at your sheet.
I am right now. Yes, you're correct. It is a rapier. He had a rapier and a dirk on him. You're right.
Yeah,
that sounds horrible.
She takes both. Come on, let's get going.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah. You guys get to the storeroom, and there's barrels and such all piled up in there, and you kick the barrel off the hatch door, and it leads down. Oh, okay. Okay, so you're in the storeroom. What now, Ruby? What now?
Let's get. I want the party. Is a party in the storeroom?
I don't know. Are you guys in the storeroom with Ruby?
Yes. I'm definitely going with him.
All right, everybody's there. All right, she looks around. What's the plan?
Whoa.
I'll take the back. You guys lock the doors, and let's go wipe them out.
All right, ready? She gets her rapier.
What's our marching order here? Put you
I
guys.
got my Morgenstern out.
Put yourselves in the order that you want to go down the hole. How about that?
Well, how about we just sit on top of the hole and wait for him to come up and play whack-a-mole?
With Charles smoking.
With them summoning something, maybe not the best call.
There's the chanting is getting louder and louder down there.
All right.
You got one of them little magic things you can do to cause like bright light, a loud sound to maybe disrupt them. Cause smoke, lots of smoke, choke them out.
Not yet, but I'll work on that for later.
I'm not that kind of wizard.
You've
Ruby,
seen
have you
everything
opened the
I got
hatch?
now.
Ruby?
Well, I think Erg or somebody big would.
What
Yeah,
do you
somebody
guys-
big. I would say Erg.
Okay, if you guys have opened the hatch, you can hear like moaning coming from there as well, on top of the chanting.
Like, I like this moaning, or like,
No,
yeah,
no.
this sucks.
Not it's not a pleasurable moan.
It's not a
It's
Slaneshi
a-
coven.
It was not consensual moaning.
Yes, there you go.
Okay, so we've ruled out Slanesh.
All right, I guess we're going down the steps. Who's first? All right, Ruby will look down the hole.
Barsh or Ruby probably should lead.
Yeah, let's get that dwarf up here, the one that can't get hit.
Yeah.
Ruby will look to the old gray dwarf and say, "Well, I guess it's one of us."
Yeah. So he cracks his neck, levels his Morgenstern, and walks forward. Probably seen worse in the pit. He doesn't know, though. He has no idea.
All right, so let's do a marching order here. So Barsh, you're going first, right?
Yep.
And who's it behind Barsh?
I guess Ruby.
Edmund will come up last.
I guess that's me in front of Eddie.
Who else had a bow? Somebody? Anybody using a bow?
Edmund had a bow. That's why I want to go last, so I've got range.
Okay. Oh, we lost our blunderbuss, didn't we?
Yeah, your highwayman abandoned you. Okay. Yeah. So you poke your head down, Ruby, or Barsh, or you just going down, and like it leads down. There's like
I'm just opening the door. I'm walking
yeah,
down
you
there.
open the door, and there's like a small like ladder kind of leading down, and there's like candlelight flickering. You can see down below. It looks like there's dirt walls and a dirt floor. And it looks like it's been there for quite some time. This isn't like newly dug or fresh from what you see on the walls.
All right.
So you
got to keep walking forward, I guess.
yeah. So you head down the little ladder, and as soon as you head down, there's like 4 people lying in this area, humans. 2 of them are knocked out, and one of them appears dead, and another one's moaning, and like seems really out of it.
Get up.
And on the other side of this room, there's a door. The far side of this room, and it sounds like the chanting is coming from the other side of the door, and that's where you're hearing these strange noises and the chanting breaking through, and you see the light flickering from underneath the door. And there's like terrible sounds that are happening. You see a trail of blood from where these people are huddled against the wall, trailing into the room from where they were. And then one guy's just sitting there, and he's just like, and he's like lying in a pool of blood, a pool of vomit. He's pissed himself, and he's just moaning and just like talking like he's mad, just nattering.
King.
Yeah. You tell him to get up, and he doesn't even look at you. He's just sitting there, he's mad. It almost.
I look at Ruby and I say, check that one out. I don't want anybody coming up behind us.
All right. She's gonna examine them. What do they look like?
They just look like they're just humans. There's a middle-aged male, a young male, and 2 females amongst the group. And it's the middle-aged male is the one who's moaning and with it. The others are knocked out, and one of them's dead. One of the women is dead.
Okay, so
These are our victims, guys. Let's keep going.
well, let me. She'll look at the man. Does he look like a normal human, or does he look twisted?
From the light that's flickering through underneath the door ahead, he looks like a human to you, like a normal human. He doesn't have like any weird distinguishing features that would stand out.
Okay. All right. And any weapons on him, or what was?
No
so-
weapons at all on any of the 4 of them.
Are his fingernails clean?
You look, yeah, there's some blood on them, but you're not too sure if it's his or not.
He doesn't look like he's been ripping at flesh or anything.
No, but he's kind of got his like fists clenched together, and there's bruises all over his hands and such. It could be his own blood.
All right, she shrugs. I don't think he's going to be a problem.
Okay.
I'm gonna get everybody to go ahead and make me a hard awareness test. Hard. Woo.
Oh, no shit.
Bill
I just missed.
Where's awareness? There.
Crit.
Crit fail.
No. Crit fail. Yeah. Dang it.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So suddenly, as you guys are inspecting the body, from one of the shadows in this room steps a figure that you were not aware of, and it steps out and it lets out a shriek, this loud ah, and you look at this thing, and it has a skull for a face. Like you're terrified of this thing. It obviously must be one of the mutants. And this thing just stepped out of nowhere, and it lets out a screech at you, and you're completely caught off guard. I'm gonna get everybody to make me a fear test based off this. So what it is,
difficulty?
it's a standard resolve test.
How do I roll that, Matt?
It's resolve, standard
Under
test.
willpower.
Oh. Really? I have special stuff for resolve. You know, because it's
Success.
Success. All right. I want to see if anybody fails. I might get a fortune used here. Bum, bum.
Wait, what kind of test? Is it a hard test? What kind of test is it?
It's standard.
Oh, okay.
Success. Wow. Look at you guys.
Getting them when we need them.
You need nothing, bitch.
Is that all you guys rolled and you guys all did it? No.
No.
There we go.
Ooh.
Oh my god, you guys all make it. So this thing jumps out of the shadow and shrieks at you, and you all jump back. But you know, you're battle hardened by now. You've taken on the threat of orcs and mutants out in the woods, and you've seen things. This isn't new to you. So none of you are affected by this thing. But it jumps out of the shadows and it launches towards you. And like I said, this thing has a skull for a head. So it is horrifying to look at.
Yeah, we
It
just all
did.
roll our eyes at it.
Ah,
So
Did have a skull for a head.
I guess we're gonna enter some combat. I suppose. Why was this not? It's going off screen. Add to turn. You guys all have like an initiative button, don't you, on your character sheets? From what I remember.
Yep. Should we be using it now?
Yeah. Let's roll for initiative.
It's a roll. It's not just the initiative.
No, I think we have initiative, right? Yeah.
Man,
Yep.
I can't remember where anything is. Where's that one?
At the very
you hit
bottom on your stats.
Or if you hit the combat tab, it's at the top.
Is it the top right hand corner? From what I remember, it's been a while. It's been a while since we've done some combat.
Okay.
Oh, to
It's
roll it?
right
I
in the
don't-
middle.
Is there a button to roll it? There's not a button to roll it. You just roll the die, right?
Yeah, let me bring it up here.
I thought it
Like
was just
mine
you
is-
went on your initiative order.
Oh yeah, well mine's 5. That's 3 plus PB.
Combat. All right. So participants roll 1d10 plus initiative, and they are placed on the initiative ladder from highest to lowest. Ties are broken by perception bonus. So what's this guy's bonus?
Shit roll.
Not as bad as mine.
Oh, where's my guy? Get out of my way. Token layer. Let's get you over there, buddy. We'll put him over here in this corner here. And let's add him to the tracker. Skullman. The skull-faced mutant. How come none of your numbers appeared in the turn order? That's fine.
I don't think it does.
Oh, that's okay. It's not the end of the world.
I did put mine in. I'm also not seeing that map you've got up.
You want to know why? Because I didn't drag the players tab over to it. Oh my god, noob! I'm such a noob.
Oh wow!
Look at that.
You got a map.
Let's make these guys go away because they're not there. Boop. Actually, let's do this.
Fun.
I accounted for you taking people down with you that you didn't. So we'll take Otto out of the mix. And we'll take the Road Warden out of the mix. And
We're gonna regret not having the Road Warden.
This is the order that I actually set it up, thinking you guys would go down the stairs in, and that's exactly how you did it. That's hilarious. All right, now I gotta roll skull faces here. Bear with me.
My turn order just has one person on it.
Yeah, it's just got the skull dude.
Okay. I don't know why, because I added you guys all to.
When you switch maps, it changed.
Oh, gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll take some experience for that.
Oh yeah, I'll give you some corruption.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
failed that.
Because I'm gonna say wanting to buy a GM that knows what the fuck they're doing.
Oh, tough crowd tonight. I'm so glad to be here. So where are we? Let's fill in all these numbers here. So Buddy rolled 14. Edmund's got 12. You guys can all see yourselves in the tracker now, is that correct?
Yep.
Ruby 12. This guy gets to go first. Is that what I'm seeing? Barsh, where are you?
I don't
7?
see me on the map. I'm at 7, yeah, but I don't see me on the map.
You should be right in front of Ruby. Right?
Let me zoom out.
Right there.
Yep, I see.
All right, let's set this up. Okay, Skullman goes first. Wow. So if you guys have failed that fear test, just to let you know, you'd roll 2d10 plus something or other, and then you take mental peril plus gain 6 corruption. 6.
Yeah, like Barsh has fear.
I was hoping somebody would have failed. I wanted to hand out corruption like Smarties this week.
Like Smarties.
Yeah. Oh, for our American players, like M&Ms.
I know what Smarties are.
Like Canadian Smarties?
No, we have the tart Smarties.
Yeah, you guys are like rockets. Up here, our Smarties are like M&Ms, chocolate or candy coated chocolate.
That is magic talk.
It's magic talk. I like it. So, yeah, you know, I'm handing out corruption like M&Ms, bags of M&Ms. All right, so this guy. Whew, oh, what do I want to do with this man? I'm just reading over his abilities, you know, because he's kind of a tough mutant. I'm surprised nobody beat him. Oh, wow. Okay, let's do this. How many are you? There's 4 of you? He's going to stand there, and I'm going to use Litany of Hatred. And that's a special action. So you make an Intimidate test equal to the number of foes equal to your Fellowship bonus, which is 4 for him, and there's 4 of you.
Hang on a second.
Okay, I'm hanging on.
Because Han shot first.
You do have that. Yes, you do.
I'm going to step off to the side and loosen throw at him.
Okay.
How far away is he?
I don't know. We're gonna do this one more abstract because you're not in a giant room. We'll say he's like 10 feet away or 10 yards. It's yards in this. Like, we're not gonna worry too much about distance or running up to him.
Okay. And it doesn't fucking matter.
Would you like to spend a fortune? Oh, he's off the map here. If I'm watching on the roll 20s, let me just move him up here. Seeing as how this is all just for show. We're not going full tactical here, just to give you guys a good idea. There we go. All right, so now he's visible on there. So Hans shot first. You draw your bow, and the arrow goes wide, pings off the soil walls, and it screeches at you. Ah! So now he's gonna go back to doing his litany of hatred. So, I don't think you guys have any way to... No. I can only use it once per combat. So all 4 of you are gain 1d10 plus brawn bonus. What is this jerk's brawn bonus? 4. 1d10 plus 4 mental peril. So let's see here.
Is this magic, Matt?
This is not magic. This is like how you guys have traits. It's like a trait that this guy has.
He's hazing us.
Yeah. So he just flashes his gaze at you and lets out a scream, and you're just horrified by what you're seeing. And you all gain... Oh, that sucks. 5? Really? I rolled a 1? Okay. We'll go with it. You all gain 5 mental peril. So I don't even know if that goes above any of your tracks. It might not even affect any of you.
Does that, you don't get a save or anything, right?
Nope. No. That he only gets to use that once in combat, so he can't do that every round. It's just an automatic thing, and he's now used it up.
Okay.
But that was
I don't
only
even
one
see
of my
the
AP
track.
points. That was Litany of Hatred is 1 AP. So what he's going to do now is he's going to run forward. What is this guy equipped with?
So this isn't a resolve test, right?
No, this is just a straight up, you take 5 points of peril.
Ooh,
Mental
okay.
peril.
I'm trying to... Where do we put that?
That's on the very first tab of your character sheet, I believe, if I remember correctly. On the right-hand side, the peril threshold. So you have a 9.
Oh.
So it doesn't even affect you.
I'm
Like,
good.
this guy... I roll pretty crappy. So he's not doing very good at, like, scaring you guys. Like, most things, like, flee at the sight of this guy, you're assuming. But, you guys, yeah, you're tough. So what he does is he like, pulls his cudgel out, and he charges... What? That was a little slow. Charges at you, Barsh, and he's gonna swing at you with his cudgel. You must not... He goes, you must not disturb... You must not disturb the ceremony! And he runs at you. Let's see if we even hit you, because if he does, I know what you're doing. Right?
Maybe.
No,
Maybe I
he
wanna get-
swings and a miss with an 81. So he's just so blinded with hatred. He runs at you and, do not disturb the ceremony, and swings at you. You just sidestep out of his way.
Right.
That takes us to Edmund.
Okay, how far away is the door?
The door, let's say, is 15 yards. Let's say that, because it's not a huge room.
And our movements in yards?
Yes. You could easily make it to the door. You could get around him and to the door. I will say that.
Oh, my movement's only 5, so if that's
Oh.
yards...
Never mind, then you cannot. Yeah,
Okay,
I'm go ahead.
going to move up to the side of him, and I'm going to pull out my stiletto.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, do it. Oh, I used up all...
Is there a
the
gang up
points.
bonus or anything?
There was that we used in the last one. Oh, now I don't remember what it was. Bill, you had found it, I believe, in the last.
What is it? I think like a plus 10 or
I
something?
can't remember.
Bear with me here. Let me see if I have it on my cheat sheet.
Let's see.
There was one, though.
I'm looking to...
I think it was a plus 10%, but I can't remember.
Yeah, let's roll with that. Let's not hold things up. Give yourself... It'd be a standard test normally, but give yourself a plus 10%, so it'll be an easy test. Or not an easy, I'm sorry, routine. Let's do a routine
Okay,
test
now
to hit 'em.
also on this, I've got it's got a vicious quality, which
Yeah.
adds an additional D6 chaos die. Would that just go under the modifier of the weapon?
Yeah, put it under there. And let's see if it works. If it doesn't, we'll just roll a d6. Because we kind of forgot that stuff last time. So.
That's a critical.
Woo! Critical hit, 18 damage. I'm just hovering over the 18. It looks like you got your bonus die in there. If that, yep, it all looks correct. Holy man. Yeah. So what does that attack look like?
Does it kill him?
No, but it's pretty damn close.
Yeah, I come running up in beside him, and I just like come up like right in the gut, the middle of the gut, like trying to get under the rib cage.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a grievous wound? Roll me a D100. Grievous injury, because he's on the ropes. You run over there. You guys see Edmund. He hustles over there and just runs this thing through, and you're just like, whoa, we didn't know Edmund had this in him. So an 81. Didn't we have this last time? A splintered elbow.
No, I don't think I don't remember that. Because that sounds extremely painful.
My staff broke someone's elbow earlier.
So, but you fractured an elbow or something like that before, or hyperextended. This is his arm, like just falls to its side, and he's screaming in pain. Like it looks like he has no use of this arm right now. Like you have left him with only one arm to use for the rest of his life.
So I go to get under the ribs, and I catch his arm instead.
Yeah. And I didn't leave any AP points for myself to try and dodge. Silly me. Because I tried just going right after Barsh and doing him in right at the beginning there. So,
yep.
And
this happens.
He will, if he lives, he will have a -10 to his dodge and parry next, because my weapon is fast.
Okay, very good.
Or would that be just for this attack?
I'll tell you what.
Because it says whenever you're struck.
Roll me, I don't know, just roll me another percentile if you got it up still. And let's determine which arm it is. And I have written down which arm he's holding his weapon in. So roll percentile. We'll say 1 through 50 is right, and
I did. It was a 94.
Through 100 is left. So you hit his left arm. He's carrying his weapon in his right hand. So his left hand is useless. It's just like his left arm is just dangling. It's just like this dead gimpy thing, and he's shrieking in pain. Ruby.
All right, Ruby will move up next to him.
Yeah.
And we'll see if she can do something similar with her quartz sword. Gonna run them through. Now, do I have any modifiers for gang fighting?
Yeah, give yourself a +10, so routine.
Okay.
Routine test.
Combat test.
I was really hoping that litany of hatred was going to do a lot more to you guys. But you guys are too good. All right, that's a swing and a miss there, Ruby.
Yeah, okay. Now, she still has action points left.
You have 1 action point left. Use 1 to move and 1 to attack. So you have 1 left.
Could she move again or not?
You could, but I believe he would generate an attack of opportunity.
Okay, she cannot attack again, though, right?
Correct. You could use a special action or a perilous stunt. Like that litany of hatred, that's a special action available to you guys as well. Or there's perilous stunts, a bunch of them only cost 1, like knock them out or disarm or dirty tricks or chokehold. Stunning blow, takedown.
Yeah, she could try and do a. She could try a disarm with her quartz sword.
Yeah, you sure can.
All right, she'll try and disarm.
So you make a coordination test, and I make a coordination test.
All right.
Does he have any bonuses to coordination? No, but I'm going to give him a minus because he's lost the use of an arm, and I think that's only fair that I do give him a little bit of a minus to that roll. What do you guys think?
Well, I don't think we're going to argue with that.
Oh, he rolled a 4 though. So you go to disarm him, and he swings his dead arm at you, and it bounces off your little halfling head. And he's able to get out of the way of it.
Oh, so what happened there on my roll?
You rolled a 59, but it's a versus roll. So he gets to roll a coordination, you get to roll a coordination.
Oh,
and even with a -10, he rolled a 4. So he aced it.
All right.
Actually, it should have been a +10. It'd be a 24. So he still beats your roll though.
Okay. Oh, you went the other way. All right. Well, that's what I was trying to figure out. Like, how did he with a minus get to a 4?
Yeah.
That's
So
really
he
good.
did pass. Sorry, it was with a
No worries.
+10, but still, it's a 24.
All right. She's done.
All right, Ruby. Erg, you can use your.
I've
head
already
smashing-
moved. Here comes my staff.
Your head smashing staff.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Give yourself a +10 to hit. That is a hit, and there is
Good night.
red goo all over the floor, and this thing drops to the ground, dead. Do you want to describe your kill, Erg?
As always, staff through the face.
All right, this horrific, skull-headed mutant is lying there dead on the floor, and again you hear chanting and noises coming from the door up ahead, and you see a light flickering from underneath. There's definitely something foul going on here tonight at this inn.
All right. Let's start heading over toward the door. Ruby will keep her eye out for anything fishy.
Okay. Yeah, hey, you guys head over to the door. Snap you over there.
Okay. Thank
So
you.
yeah, you get close and you hear chanting. It sounds like one voice from the other side of the door chanting. From what you can make out. And it's in some ancient language that you're not familiar with.
All right.
Ed Bursch, you coming?
Yep. Oh, I thought he said he snapped us over there,
Yeah, sorry. I thought too.
but didn't snap me.
Oh, I just did the map. I didn't actually take your tokens. Sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm ready.
Door
You're
locked?
just like kicking the door in, Barsh? Is that what's happening?
No, that's what it's
Aw.
attaching. There it is.
Come on. Kick the door in, Barsh.
Yeah, now I'm not. I was.
Guys, what do you want to do? Do you want to have Barsh kick open the door as me and Eddie both do a ranged attack into it?
I like that.
Yeah, I got the move ready.
Over
But what
shoulder-
about
shoulder?
the mind-numbing insanity that's I'm going to witness when I kick the door in? That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited for also.
Kick the door in with your eyes closed.
So Barsh, you're gonna kick the door in, and what? Erg and Edmund are standing over your shoulder, ready to launch a ranged attack.
I pull out
whatever you see.
I pull out a silver dart.
We know what that means. Okay, give me the word. I don't want to. You tell me when you're.
You want me to kick it in?
On the count of 3, guys.
Un, deux, trois.
3.
Okay,
1, 2, 3.
Barsh kicks the door in. He sees the bug-eyed guy is standing there, chanting away, and suddenly turns around and sees you. He goes, "No, you must not interrupt. We're near the Grand Awakening." And you see there's like 3 bodies, bloodied bodies, lying on the ground here in front of a statue. So what you see it looks very odd. It's like shimmering. You'd almost swear it's magical. A 2-foot-high statue of Zench stands in the middle of the shrine,
Ooh.
in the center of a strange moving pattern on the floor. The pattern constantly shifts between a symbol of chaos and an octagon. The statue is made of a greenish stone, which seems to flow and move when observed. So I'm gonna make Barsh, Edmund, and Erg, because you guys are all standing there looking in. Ruby didn't tell me. You guys are gonna have to make me resolve tests again, based off this. What you see.
What kind of horror? Easy.
Yeah, let's. It's funny because this is Warhammer and they don't really have it translated, so we can go with fear again. Bear with me here.
How hard
We've
of a
got
result
stress,
test?
Fear or terror is what we can go with, and I won't do terror. So let's do fear. You're seeing this horrific, ancient evil. Someone's praying to, and you're seeing like these shapes and such, constantly moving and switching and circulating at his feet. So yeah, let's go ahead and make me a standard resolve test. We'll do a fear test on this.
If nothing happens to prevent me from doing it, as soon as the dude started talking, I shot him in the face with an arrow.
Sure, we'll do that simultaneously then.
And it's a resolve at what standard?
Standard.
Routine? Oh, standard. Okay.
Standard, yeah.
I think I might be firing a
No,
arrow
not me.
here.
Do you guys want to spend any points?
Yeah, you probably do.
So this is going to be the 2d10 plus 2 mental peril and 6 corruption if you fail.
You guys
How much is it? 2d10?
6 corruption.
Plus 2 and 6 corruption for what you have witnessed. Oh, you've got that. So we can roll it and see where you end up. Because I'll roll the fear for you.
Yeah. I think that's better for me, at least.
Edmund, did you want to re-roll? Or
fuck it. Yeah, I got to re-roll. Probably be a crit failure now.
I'll flip one of the coins there over to the side here. I get a fortune.
Nice.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So, Barsh, I'm getting to roll fear for you. So 7.
Nothing.
Is that even on the track? Does it even affect you?
Nope.
Wow. Oh, that was only 1d10. Hey, I messed up. 2d10. 15.
That's definitely on the track.
So you could spend a fortune point to move it up 1. So where does 15 put you? Let's take a look at that. That would put you right at imperiled, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
So which gives you no negatives right now. But if you take any further, it would start to affect you. So you could spend a fortune now and just go back to being unhindered, or you can just sit with it.
Keep it for now, man. You want to keep your fortune points.
Do you? Spend them.
Yeah, because this is actually an effect. Whenever you spend a fortune point, you move one step. You don't spend it to do it. So if I spend a fortune point on something else, this happens.
Now, is it anybody or just you? Because I just spent a fortune point.
No, it's only me. See? So I could spend a fortune point for a reroll for something else and go up. So I might as well wait.
That's your pit fighter thing, isn't it?
Yep, blood and sand.
All right, so
Marsh is just perfectly rolled.
Yeah, you
audience. He was completely random,
100% random, and he just works too well. So I'm gonna give a surprise round to both Erg and Edmund because you guys did have your things readied, and you said as soon as that door swings open, whatever you see, you're gonna launch an attack at. So Edmund, you guys, I'm gonna go off your order here from before. So 12, Edmund, you go first.
Yeah, I already rolled. As soon as you did it, I clicked the button. As soon as he opened his mouth, started talking, I'm like, shut up, and shot my bow.
So you actually get a plus 20 to your attack.
I still hit. I'm not re-rolling it. I already hit.
Remember the rule. We re-roll, whether it's good or bad, if it's not done correctly. But you get a plus 20 to your attack. And you get to roll an additional
99.
fury die. Hey, you still did it. And you get to roll an extra fury dice. Go ahead and roll me another d6. So you do 12 damage to this guy. So the door's kicked open, and you launch a arrow square into this bug-eyed man. And it goes right into his gut, and blood starts to seep down from the wound.
Does this edition, or does Zweihander not use the old Warhammer style where you reverse the numbers of the hit and that's the hit location?
That's a good question. I haven't really looked into the hit locations, but they are a thing. I don't know if it's the same thing in this, to be quite honest.
That was cool in Warhammer. Is you had whatever you rolled, if it was successful. Like right now, his hit location would be 74. Since I rolled a 47 to hit, the location would be 74, which would be whatever on the chart.
Yeah. Let me take a look here.
I like that. We can just make that a house rule if you want.
Well, I would have figured it would be in there if they're copying Warhammer.
It would be. Oops, my computer's
making look.
Noises.
I got a copy of the GM screen. Let me check it out.
Hit location doesn't bring anything up. Injury?
You know what? I think where the injuries happen is random, right? So if there's an injury, maybe we use that as the injury number.
The one they get here, they got a hit location. You roll a D10, and it's head, arms, body, or legs. That's on the GM screen. Do you have a copy of that?
Yeah, I do. Let's do that. Roll the D10. Determine where you hit him. So I'm trying to find it on mine. I've got the GM screen and the GM mat. So what is 2? Is the head. Arms. Alright, so you hit him in the arm. Okay, so he gets an arrow right into one of his arms. Why is my PDF thing coming up to convert? All right, not Barsh, Erg, you also get a surprise round. So plus 20 to your attack, and you get an extra D6 Fury die to your damage.
This is already a plus 10, so I get a plus 30 on it.
And you can't go more than plus 30 or minus 30, so you're at your max. I have a feeling.
Is this the only guy I can see in the room, Matt?
Yeah, it is. Yep, yeah. What?
What happened?
Yeah, what happened? You failed?
Cast a magic missile. And your roll was a 63.
You rolled a
needed
63,
a 93.
yeah. Where's your... You got a minus 30 to your roll, didn't you?
Yeah, did I put it the wrong way?
I don't see...
You said plus...
Yes, a plus... I'm sorry. A plus 30 to your roll.
Yeah, it's got difficulty 30.
Oh. So you rolled a 63. No, your difficulty should be easier. So what's your normal difficulty?
No, that raised it up. His rating's a 93.
43. So did you fail? I don't know how to read your magic here. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
you know what? I think I only was supposed to make it easy, as it automatically does it routine.
Okay. Roll again? So your roll's a 36 there. There we go.
Yeah, that one showed a 63 out of 93. This
And
is
this
showing
is
36 and 83.
So you got a 43 plus 10 plus 20
Why
plus
isn't it
10.
showing my damage? 1d10 plus WB.
Yeah, because last time you used this, damage was on there too. That's why I'm kind of like, why is this different?
Yeah, I'm not sure why it isn't happening.
So you rolled a 43, but you have a plus 10, a plus 20, and a plus 10? So you've got a plus 40 on your roll then, no?
Well, either one, it shows he hit. It
guess.
just needs to roll damage. It just needs to roll a d10 plus willpower.
Yeah. Something's not right here. Yeah, roll your d10 plus willpower, and 1d10 plus 1d6 plus your willpower. So 15 damage?
Yep.
Okay, that kills him. What does that look like?
I'm assuming the magic missile just hits him in the chest and caves it in.
Nice.
Okay.
He's done.
Yeah, he falls to the ground, and his blood starts to soak into the moving, whirling, twirling
That's not good.
thing on the floor, and suddenly the statue seems to come to life. And
That was the final sacrifice needed.
This creature steps forward. Let's see, where is the description of this thing? Where are you? A 9-foot-tall, green, spindly human with long neck and a hideous, oversized head materializes in front of you. And goes to the body and just rips it in half and starts heading in your direction.
Tell me
All right.
again why we didn't just burn this place down.
Agreed.
Close the
Let's
door.
get this thing in the turn order. Yeah, you guys came down here looking for trouble and you found it. Let's get this thing. Add to turn. There's my dice roller.
Yeah, start shooting at it.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys want to do.
I think you know what's getting ready to happen.
So it's got a 17.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we can fight it or we can run and try and
Of
burn
course it has a 17.
So it lurches to the door.
Punch up
And-
first.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. It's a good thing. Hans
Crit.
shot first.
And I'm
Standard.
taking my arrows off.
Explode some dice, man. 50
Oh,
damage.
I hope. Fucking crit
it.
fumble.
Oh.
Oh,
But it was nice damage.
It was really nice damage. Yeah, what do you want to do? Do you want to use a fortune point?
at the beginning of this monster fight.
He doesn't need any help, but we need to do some damage fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
You gonna reroll?
Yeah. Ooh, there's a crit.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Damage.
Did it roll it as a crit? The other one showed like it had the green around it, like it was a critical.
That means you exploded to die.
Yeah, but don't,
Oh,
what does
okay.
a crit get you? Does a crit get you extra damage?
Yes, it does.
'Cause this did not do any extra damage, I don't think.
No, it did not take into account any extra damage. Just bear with me here. Critical success on attack, repairs, stunt leaves the target defenseless.
Ooh.
So
That's
he is
perfect.
defenseless. So that means he can't use AP points to try and stop you on his turn.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's
So-
nice.
8 points of damage.
And I hit him in the head, I think, didn't I?
The arm. 2 to 4 is an arm. So arrow sinks in his arm and it lets out a squeal. Ah! But you don't seem to have to hurt it, from what you can tell.
Shit.
And this thing lurches forward. And let's see. He's got a lot of
Did
targets.
it
in front
fit
of him.
through the door?
Yeah. It is tall and spindly, so it just kneels down and walks through. Let's roll a d4 to see who he attacks. That's fair. All right, Edmund. He's going to return the favor for the arrow he now has in his arm. So this thing comes at you with some claws. This kitty's got claws.
Ah,
He's got large claws and just like rows of teeth. I'm just reading here. His different traits, the fun stuff I get to do against you. Yeah. Okay. So he's going to reach down to you with his big, long, spindly arm, and he's trying to wrap his long fingers around your neck and choke you after you put that arrow in his arm. So he's going to do a choke hold.
My
So
neck's
make-
too fat.
Make an athletics test. Foe must resist athletics or be choked. So go ahead and make an athletics test, and I'll make an athletics test.
Standard.
Just standard, yeah. Oh, crit fail. Come on now.
Crit success.
I'm going to use one of his fortune points.
Burn them off.
So they're gone now. Once I get rid of them, that's it. And let's re-roll. So you resisted it still, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a 22 crit success.
Yeah. I was hoping for a crit. All right, so you withstood it. So, but he's still got another action point or two. Seeing how he's defenseless, we might as well use these action points, right?
Yeah,
What other dirty tricks does this thing have? Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, this is nasty. Okay, now I'm going to save some fun for next round. So he's just going to swing at you, Edmund. And try to slash you with his claws. It's +5. So 45. Did you want to use a point to try and get out of the way? He successfully hit you.
Yeah, then just a dodge.
Yeah, so what it is it would be a parry. Make a combat-based skill test to parry melee weapons for 1 AP. Avoids all damage. So I believe there's a parry button, if I am not mistaken.
Yes, there is. I believe so.
Is that on the combat tab? No. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to burn one of your 3 AP points, you can attempt to parry.
Nice.
All right. So you parried his attack. Or is that what the parry button did? No. It didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Sorry, I didn't scroll down. Oh, yeah. You parry his attack. Okay. Interesting. Ruby, what do you want to do?
I want to stab him.
You want to run? Oh, wow.
Hang on.
We got gang up bonus.
Ah, you guys are brave, huh?
Sorry, okay, just dropped myself out of the game here. All right, yeah, she's going to try and run him through with her, and then she might run. Let's see here.
I don't think.
All right. Yep,
Yeah.
She's gonna.
He can't parry, so do what you
Yep.
will. He's defenseless for this round.
Someone should have did inspiring words. Ooh, that would have been good.
She could do that. How does
It's just 1 AP, and you make a leadership test, and all allies add +1 damage and peril threshold.
Yeah. Okay, she'll do that. How does she do that?
Just make a leadership test.
Okay.
What's your FB? The fellowship bonus.
6.
Oh, wow. So that's the number of allies too.
Okay.
Would have been nice.
Nope.
Nope.
All right, so you start to speak, but you just kind of stutter in fear as this
Do not let
horrific
this beast-
demon has appeared in front of you.
Do not let the beast scare you.
I'm going to do the opposite. My turn.
All right, so let's try and yeah, she tried to do that, but she was actually too scared. Any way to get bonuses on the attack against this thing? Did she get a like for gang up or anything?
Yeah, you give yourself the +10, the routine difficulty.
I was just looking too. You can make multiple attacks with melee. The first attack itself, you get 3 AP. Each attack costs 1 AP. The first attack suffers a -10 base chance, second a -20, and the third a -30. You can translate this into making the difficulty rating harder instead of having the player track them themselves.
Oh.
Oh, I always thought it was one attack. Cool.
Page 374.
It is, but I know it's an optional rule from what I've read.
Oh, okay.
It's also listed on page 246, multiple attacks.
246.
Got him.
Yep, that's a hit.
And she get any extra damage for anything?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, it says
Does that even phase him?
10 damage? Yeah, you actually hit him. And it seems to have hurt him. Once you roll d10 to determine where you hit him.
Okay.
Yeah, it said multiple attacks on the same turn are not considered consideration of assist.
Okay, so you drive your sword into one of its arms, and it lets out a squeal, and this like green ooze starts seeping out of it, and it turns and stares at you.
Does it have any other weapons or anything?
No, it's huge demonic claws and just rows and rows and rows of teeth.
Ugh, okay. Now, she still has some action points left. Can she move?
Yeah, of course you can. So if you wanted to, you could maneuver, and it moves you 1 yard out of engagement, avoiding all attack of opportunities, and then you could use your... that's 2 points. So that would be all your points, but it would take you out of combat. Like, you couldn't...
Yeah, I think she's going to do that. She's going
or here.
She's going to drop back to here. Yep.
Okay, so you slip away with your small stature.
Yeah.
All right,
That's her
Edmund.
deal.
This thing tried to, it would have looked like choke you, and then slashed at you, and it's staring down at you once more.
Yeah, I've got something for you, big guy. And I'm pull out my stiletto and go at him.
Okay. Do I have any sound effects for a demon? No. I should.
Find my button.
Here we go. Demon combat.
And I missed.
Okay. Anything else you want to do?
I'm saving those other 2 APs for dodging and parrying.
There we go. Okay. Erg.
What number are we on
Number... What do you mean?
in initiative?
11, yep. You're next, Barsh.
Okay.
What do you think, guys? Should I re-go?
What do you mean?
He missed. Should you re-roll?
Oh, ugh. I mean, he only has 1 point. I don't know. I don't like him having those points.
Me either, and can't we use those points to save our ass?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. You can.
Yeah,
So maybe-
I'm gonna move back. Can I move back 1 yard like Ruby did?
Yeah. Maneuver. Disengage from combat. And you want to save a point? We're almost at the end of or the beginning of a new round. So Barsh goes and then it's a new round. And everybody gets all their AP back.
Seems like you really want that to happen. Oh yeah, that's
Alright. Erg, anything else, or are we going on to Barsh?
No, I think that's all my AP.
Okay.
And you said the
Barsh.
multiple attacks, you're not using the option?
No, I wasn't going to.
Okay.
I didn't use it in the last one, because Ruby did ask in the last one, and I said no.
Okay.
all right.
If you guys really want it, it's something we can look at going forward.
No, that's cool.
Well, but if we get it, the bad guys get it too.
Yeah.
I thought they already got it. He attacked twice.
No, I
Get some
used...
choke.
I used Choke, which was a perilous stunt, and then I just attacked you.
Oh, okay, it was a stunt. Cool.
Yeah.
Remember, you guys can do those things as well. You can use special
Yeah.
actions and perilous stunts and attack actions all together.
So I swinged it up at this thing with my Morgan Stand.
Ooh, Barsh. You swing and it steps aside, and it laughs at you. It cackles. Well, let's
You
get...
didn't roll with your +10, sir.
Oh,
I
give
did.
yourself... Re-roll. That's the house rule. If you roll it wrong, you get to re-roll.
Oh, okay, with a +10.
Oh, I didn't have the +10 either.
Because we're ganging up.
It is a gang up bonus. Still a miss. No?
I haven't
Did you-
rolled yet.
There we go. All right, still a miss. A critical miss.
Yeah. Critical miss. Ah.
So a critical miss. Did a critical failure. The attacker suffers 2d10 plus 2 physical peril immediately.
Okay. Should I use a point?
Reroll it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's
Yeah,
gonna
but
be
you got
bad.
that thing. You get to go back up on the track. So go ahead and wipe out your mental peril because you've lost that because you're using them as a fortune point, right?
Yep.
Yep. So you give yourself your mental peril back.
All right. So I'm at what now? Nothing? Yeah, I'm off. Am I off of the track
Yeah,
now?
your mental thing is unhindered
Oh, yeah?
now. Yeah, you're good.
All right. So
Crit his ass.
I'm gonna try.
Well, at least it's not a critical miss.
Yeah.
Okay. What else do you want to do? Anything else? Do you want to disengage?
I am
like
going
these
to do
others?
No, I am going to do
Litany of Hatred.
leadership.
Okay. That's
Let's
the inspiring
kill-
word. You want to do that one?
Huh?
The inspiring word? Is that what you
Yeah,
want to do?
inspiring word. I'm doing inspiring word right now. Oh, that has a star next to it. I can't do it, so I have to intimidate. I'll do litany of hate.
Oh,
Yep, that didn't work.
The dice have gone cold on us.
I know,
Very
right?
much.
Okay. So you, what is it? What does your intimidate look like? Like this litany of hatred. What did you do to this thing to try
He
and
starts
intimidate?
screaming, but he's drowned out by all of the screaming and voices that are coming out of this thing.
Yeah. There's like visions that are appearing in your head as you do that, and you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, you just like clutch your
You
skull.
can't even hear him.
Okay, that takes us to the top of a new round. Did you want to move away one also, Barsh, or what did you want to do?
No, because I need that point to parry.
Well, we're at a new round now. Yeah. So, okay. So, this thing, it stomps its foot down to the ground and lets out a roar to all of you, which just drives you all mad. And I need you all to do a standard resolve test again, because it is trying to fear you all. Sanity blasting, it's called.
Any modifiers?
Nope, just a straight standard thing as it tries to
Critical
blast your
success.
sanity. Wow, now you guys are going good.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not going to drive us crazy. They're just going to flat out kill us.
Wow, you guys are crazy. And that's just a trait, so that was not one of his 3 APs. That is just a thing that he has. Wow. You guys are doing
So we
really
all
good on the
just-
fear
kinda-
checks that I'm throwing at you tonight.
Kind of yawn at him, like, yeah, okay, we've seen better.
You know what, though, Ruby? As you do that, you notice that the wound that you inflicted on his arm starts to close up.
He's
Fucking
healing.
regeneration.
Damn.
And it laughs and growls as this happens. So I've got 2 targets here. Let's just do another roll again to make it fair. Alright, Barsh. This thing is targeting you.
Bring it.
And I'm going to do a called shot this time. I'm going to use your trick, so it can't be dodged.
Yep. Go ahead and spin that 2 AP though.
Well, the called shot means you can't be
Yeah,
parried.
I can't do anything. But you still spinning 2 AP.
That's true. So let's go ahead and roll this, and let's see if we hit. Oh, I'm gonna spend a misfortune,
Okay.
and I barely hit you. All right. So this thing lunges at you. Its big, long, spindly arm cuts through the air and slashes across you, Barsh.
Okay.
It does. Let me roll my thing. No, that's not what I wanted to roll.
That's low enough.
Yeah, I know, right? No, that's not what we want. So it's fast, vicious, and has reach. So fast and vicious. Somebody used vicious against him last time.
Hit an extra D6.
Extra D6. Alright, Barsh. 13
Ooh.
damage as this thing rakes its spindly claws across you. Let's roll a D10 and see where it hits you. 9. So that's in one of your legs. Scrapes across your legs. So you go to sidestep out of the way of this thing, and you hold your Morgenstern out, deflect, and it still catches one of your legs as it swings.
Okay.
And it laughs.
Wait, a 13? Ugh.
13. 13
Okay.
to the leg. Does that
Didn't you have
move you
some
on the track?
ability
Do I get to roll
half damage or something?
My damage threshold is 9.
So that takes you... Where? I'm just going on your character sheet here. What am I looking for? Is it on talents and trappings? Yeah, 9. So I did 13. So that takes you to lightly wounded. I don't get to roll a. I don't get to roll an injury yet on you.
You never will.
Didn't you have something like a dwarven thing or a pit fighter thing that like lets you take half damage or do something like that?
No, I have the. I'm looking. I have the Dwarven Warfare is what's supposed to be keeping me. Let's see.
Because when we're
think I
fighting
have
those
it.
orcs, you were just laughing at them.
Yeah,
Oh.
because he wasn't doing the call shots.
Yeah, I did a cult shot this time, so he couldn't do that.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh, if I'm grievously wounded, that's what I have. That's when temporarily add 3 to my threshold. So
okay. Okay.
that's just a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
scratch.
Yeah. So this thing, scratches your leg. Ruby, you're up. So you saw this thing, like, its wounds close in around its arm where you hit it. And it just took a chunk out of one of Barsh's legs.
All right, she's gonna step up, and
Okay.
she is gonna make a called shot on it,
Okay.
and so if it cannot block, and she's gonna run it through with her quartz sword.
Really? I don't know if you guys are brave or stupid. Okay, you hit it for 9 damage?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And then she's gonna stay where she is. She's got an action point left for a parry if she needs it.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll me a d10 for a location.
10.
So 10 is a leg. So you stab it in the leg.
Okay.
Take that. Tip for that.
And you hold a parry. Alright, Edmund, your go. I'm just grabbing my book here. I can't find the thing with the effects on it. I have other things printed in front of me with vicious and all that. I know I have it somewhere. I'm just going to grab my book. But you are up there, Mr. Edmund. So go ahead and do your thing. I'm just going to grab my hard copy of the book behind me.
Oh, bitch. I missed.
Did you want to do anything else, like a perilous stunt or anything like that?
Nah, I'm gonna save my 2 points to defend.
Sure. Sure.
Shouldn't we flip that coin then, since you used one?
Yeah, that coin's gone. Can we turn down the background noise a little bit?
You can also turn
You
it down
can
on your
turn-
end. If you click
yeah,
the
you can turn-
cog, there's a music volume, and you can turn it down on your end. So you can control your own volume. Because for me, it's not too loud, but you guys have your own.
Where is the volume for that?
The cog in the
Yeah.
top right-hand corner. Click on that, and then you should have a
Roll 20.
volume slider.
Oh, it's in roll 20. Oh, okay.
Have
Got
you been
it.
playing in Fantasy Grounds this whole time?
No. But I
Discord.
thought it was in Discord because you can do it in
Oh,
Discord too.
got you. No.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you can just turn it down there on your end.
Very good.
Okay. So Edmund, you're saving your points, so that takes us to Erg. I don't know why I can't find the sheet with all those conditions on it. It's actually driving me kind of crazy.
All right, I'm going to try some inspiring words here.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I'm doing this wrong too, since it's already gone. Is me saving my points wasted because
Yes.
at the top of the order doesn't everything reset?
Yes. So go ahead and use
Okay.
your points. That's all I was
Well,
like,
no,
what
I've
are
already
you guys
passed.
doing?
That's me making an error. That's fine.
No, that's okay. Do you want to use some more points before?
But I would have said that I would have done like the call what is it? Hang on, I just saw it.
I'll let you keep your roll, Erg. That's fine.
I just saw it. It's something. Take aim. You can spend 2 points to get. Well, you can spend 1 point for a +10 bonus, or 2 points for a +20 bonus to hit.
Yeah, on this turn. Yeah.
But say I screwed up and didn't call that, so.
Okay. Yeah. So next turn you can do it. Like, do you want to use your other points for something else, or?
Yeah, that's I can do, can I? I've already made my attack.
Yeah, you can do that. I'll let you go back on Erg. I'll let you keep your roll. We're learning combat. This is only our second combat, and this is real combat. I'm not. There's no kid gloves on here, so. I'm not-
Reroll it or.
Well, you rolled one for your attack, right? Do you want to do this in addition to your attack? You want to do a take aim?
Yeah, this because it says you can spend either 1 for 10% or 2 points for 20% to do. It's under.
Oh, you're next. You're next on this turn.
To your next attack. On page
Bart.
677, or maybe somewhere else, but showing under special actions, take aim.
Yeah, I see
Spend
it.
1 AP for plus. So I would have had 2 wasted points there, so I would have done like +20 to the attack.
Okay. Let's save it for next round then.
That's fine.
Okay. So, Erg, you did leadership, right?
Yeah, inspiring words. 1 AP, right?
1 AP.
Yep.
Number of allies equal to your fellowship bonus. What's your fellowship bonus? +1. Yeah, fellowship bonus. What is that?
4.
So everybody gets it. So you all gain +1 damage and +1 peril threshold.
And all because I yelled, "It's like a kitten."
There you go. Okay. So now what do you want to do, Erg?
I'm gonna walk up to it. I'm gonna give it a go with my staff again.
Okay.
And that'll be all of my AP, so it better
I was
not
just
attack me.
thinking.
Driving me crazy that I can't find that stuff. Oh well. A swing and a miss. After giving that inspirational speech, you go to swing at this thing and yeah, you swing wide. Okay. Barshvin.
Man, Erg does so much damage with this thing.
Erg does too much damage with that thing.
If he hits.
If he hits.
Swinging at him. Get my plus. Dang, so close.
You hit.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah, you did it.
And +1 damage.
Oh,
too.
there we go. I found my cheat sheet. All right. I'm going crazy here. Yeah. Yeah, +1 to your damage, so 11 damage. Yeah, roll a d10. See where you hit this thing.
Why did I get +1?
Because of that inspiring word from Barsh. Or from...
And I get a +1 damage for my using the weapon two-handed also. So it's +2.
12 damage. Roll location.
Did you get your chaos dice? Your 1d6?
Oh, that's
bonus.
whether you... Yeah.
You don't
Vicious.
get a bonus, do you? Oh, for vicious?
It's showing his input roll is 0. It should be a d6.
Yeah, it does show a 0. So roll 2 more d6 because you gain because of your vicious, right?
Vicious. Yeah.
And you didn't roll a d6 for your damage. It just has your +7 for combat bonus, and your fury die is all that was factored in. So roll me 2d6.
Oh.
Explode. Oh, no, that's a
No.
+1.
So you got 18 damage, yeah?
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
And I think I have something else here.
Oh, do tell, Barsh. Do tell.
Always. If I injure a foe with the melee weapon, you inflict 2 injuries.
Okay.
If I injure.
So this thing is moderately wounded with that attack. So where did you hit him? Roll me a d. Well, actually, let's roll the injury, and we'll.
2 injuries.
2 injuries.
2 injuries. Moderate injury. So roll me roll me d100 twice. Do 2 separate rolls for your 2 injuries that you inflict with your Morgenstern. $78. Oh, woo!
Broken neck.
Strained groin. So you hit him right in the nether regions. You bring your Morgenstern up and just bashing it, lets out a howl. And 53 pulled muscle. So he goes to sidestep out of the way, and you can see him flinch, and something pulls in its leg.
All right. What does that do to it? Or is it just flavor?
Interesting. Strained groin affects his movement. And what's the other one that I did? The pulled muscle? Not too bad. Okay. All right. Yeah, Sedge Demon's got nards. Wolfman's got nards. Okay.
I don't think I have the damage in for my weapons. I think that's the problem.
Yeah, that was the issue there. So this takes us back to the turn order. And with this, you see...
Just test.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this thing, again... The 2 injuries that you seem to inflict on it, Barsh, they start to close up. And he seems to be in much better condition again.
The heck?
Took a bunch of wounds that time. Did Ruby's wounds close up too?
No, yours appear to have remained.
Okay. So it looks like we could overcome it if we do enough damage every turn.
Yeah, so we're back at the top of the turn order, and he's got 4 targets again.
Yeah, I should have backed up so I could charge.
So we have our AP again.
You do have your AP again. So, Barsh, it targets you. And... this is tough. Do I want to just full-on attack you? What do I want to do here? Do I want to have some fun?
Try.
Nah, you've got that crazy ability. We'll do
I
a
may
call.
not use it.
We'll do a called shot on Barsh because he's just so good at avoiding attacks.
I love that it takes 2 resources to hit me.
He's just too good. All right, so he hits you.
Ooh. Okay.
For 12 damage.
Oh.
And
Right.
just for the fun of it, in the arm. Our location. So it hits you for 2. He slashes you with its claw for 2 damage. Where is it? Where are you at for on your damage threshold now?
I would go to moderate, seriously wounded.
Oh. So I get to roll an injury on you.
Yeah, you can. Dang it.
All right, a moderate injury. Let me just adjust my modifiers here.
Wait, I'm serious, not moderate, right?
Where are you at? Sorry, let me...
I was on light.
You're on light?
Yeah, but now I would go to moderate? Is that how
Don't
that
you move
works?
down to moderately? Was it enough to take you down to moderate?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Right? All
Yep.
I had to do was go over the damage threshold.
Yeah.
I'm
So
on
you're
moderate.
moderately wounded now. So I rolled a 21. 21 is bruised ribs. Until fully recuperated, reduce your encumbrance limit by 3.
Oh, he's fine. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. And
Just
yeah,
do it.
he stands his ground. Ruby, you're up.
All right, Ruby's going to go ahead and try and now instead of spending 2 to do a called shot,
Yeah.
this is what her plan is. she's going to try and stab him, and then she's going to run for the. She'll withdraw, and then she wants to run to the sheriff.
Yeah, and close the cellar door and leave these suckers down here with the demon.
No. She wants to get the sheriff and bring him down because she doesn't think that she's doing the math on this. She's not liking the odds of not having a Barsh. Like he doesn't.
With the road warden.
Yeah, that's what she's thinking. So, but
Okay.
first she's gonna try and get a shot at.
Yeah, so try and do a stab.
Yeah, stabby stab McStabison.
Yep, exactly.
And here we go.
It's a hit.
Yeah. 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. All right, so that seems to again hurt this thing.
She's stuck it 3 times now.
Go ahead and roll me a d10. Where'd you hit it? I like that. I like the determining the hit location. It's fun.
Oh, got it in the head.
Right in the head. Okay.
Hey, that weapon didn't do its initial damage either, rolling 0 input.
Oh, really?
No, we've been selling ourselves short here, guys.
I wonder how many times I've done that.
Well, this
Alright,
is
so
only
what
our second combat, but yeah, both combats. Let's see. I'm just looking at the
D6.
character sheet. Weapon damage. Yeah, you should have a d6 in there.
Is it not set up right?
No, it's got a 0 in it.
Weapon damage. Hold on.
I put a d6 in there now for you. Just try re-rolling out of
Okay.
curiosity and see if that fixes it. I'm curious.
It did for me. Fixed it for me.
Yep, there it is.
Okay.
Just want to use that damage? 15?
Yeah, we'll use that damage. That's fine.
Alright, so 15.
Yeah, you see,
how-
you poke it in the head and it lets out a ah! And yeah, you definitely heard it with that shot.
Alright. Does it look like it's not now that we're actually doing our full damage? It looks like it's starting to hurt a little bit, or is
yeah,
it still?
it's starting to get hurt.
All right. She's gonna try and she got here. Try to take the pressure off of Barsh. How does she do that?
You guys have taken this in a different direction than I expected, but you seem to be holding it together.
So, could you use dirty tricks on this thing?
Dirty tricks.
You should be able to.
I don't see why not.
What does she need to roll to do that?
Make a guile test. Foe must resist with awareness or be blinded.
All right, that's what she's gonna do.
So he can't dodge or parry till the end of his next turn. Or beginning of his next turn, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So let's try that. Hang on.
So I get to roll an awareness. Let me see. Do I have any bonuses for awareness? Oh, I do.
All right. Here's my guile.
Okay. Come on, Ruby.
Ah.
He doesn't even need to roll. But we'll roll for fun. He succeeds.
All right.
Okay.
She's there, but she's trying to get his attention. She wants him to go, this thing to come after her, not him.
Oh, you know what? I've been doing the injuries wrong. I apologize. Yep, no, it's fair. But we're supposed to roll a fury die to see if you gain injuries. You roll a d6
It's doing that automatically.
to see if you gain an injury.
When you attack something?
No, it's a separate roll. So once someone's automatically moderately wounded, seriously wounded, grievously wounded, you roll a chaos die and check if moderate injury is gained. So you'd roll a 6. So Barsh, I just rolled a d6. You didn't gain that. Your ribs are fine.
Nice. Well, what about me? The way I did it for you, I did the same thing to you.
Yeah, so I'm going to roll
Okay.
2d6 and we'll see if you take either of those. No and no. So you didn't gain those injuries. Okay, sorry, I just noticed that. Again, combat
my
is so
damage
rare
should
in this,
just be
we're
one.
still learning as we go. So nobody has an injury.
So my weapon damage should be 1d6, 2d6.
Okay.
Because the chaos die to determine whether vicious is Only for injury,
Right.
not for
Okay.
damage.
Edmund, you're up. Vicious is only for injury. Good to know. Okay. Because I'm also vicious.
Yep.
Okay, so it's not for rolling extra damage.
No.
Only for determining injuries. Vicious. Weapons of this quality grant an additional 1d6 chaos die to determine whether the wielder inflicts injury on a foe. So it's not going to get you an extra damage either. So I've rolled your damage wrong against you as well, Barge.
Yes.
Now, you would think that like to inflict injury is damage, so
And has anybody used a fast weapon against it?
yeah, I have, but I haven't been hitting.
Right.
I
Suffers
have.
a -10 base chance to dodge or parry. He hasn't attempted to dodge or parry yet.
I haven't had to.
He's also fast. So you guys also get a minus to dodge against him if you're hit by him.
Okay. So now I'm going to take aim. I'm going to kind of watch how he's moving to try to get a good shot in. And then try to stabby.
Stabby, stabby. Okay, take aim. You're doing the +2.
Yeah.
So +20 to your...
God damn it.
Even with
That's
the
all I
+20?
can do.
Okay. All right, Erg.
Cold shot here, Matt.
Okay. I should have dodged Ruby's attack. Oh well. Oh well. It's all learning experience for all of us. Until somebody dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty well it for me.
Okay.
Okay. I can't cast a spell with my 1 AP, can I?
I don't believe so. No, your spells cost more than 1 AP.
Not petty, they cost 1.
Oh, well, do you want to cast a petty spell? It's a routine difficulty, right? I'm just looking at it here. Cast magic difficulty. Petty magic is a routine.
Wait, this
Yep.
thing's turn's coming up quick.
You want to go ahead and cast something? Petty?
Ouch.
That doesn't seem petty.
Magic missile?
And he hit. And he got a 6 on his chaos.
So, oh.
What does that do?
Yeah, what does that do, Bill?
That is very, very bad.
For you?
For who?
That's, I believe that means 1 second here.
I think that's bad for you, isn't it?
Yeah, 1 second. So critical failure.
No, he didn't fail.
I'm gonna have to look up this this spell. I believe.
He doesn't want to be rolling a 6 on his D6, from what I remember when we were talking about magic.
Yeah, I'm
He's
pretty
gonna
sure I
send us
get. I'm pretty sure I get some corruption.
Well, he has 1 corruption listed there. I'm not sure.
But you hit, too. Yeah, it does say 1 corruption.
I'm flipping
Yeah,
through the book
I'm-
here too.
But you did do damage.
Do you, I guess you...
Did it roll your damage? Why was it not rolling your damage?
I don't know why it's not rolling his damage either. Magic missile. Where
It used to.
Which school is this under?
It's generalist petty.
Oh, I wonder if the damage stuff got knocked off the character sheet somehow. Let me take a
That's
look.
what I'm wondering too.
Or check your see if it was
Because it's 1d10
Dropped.
plus willpower is your damage.
yeah, I think we lost our dice somehow on our character sheets.
It doesn't list what happens when you roll when that chaos die is rolled though. That's gonna be in the general rules, isn't it? Let me Go to my
Yeah.
cheat sheet, see if it's
I
on
don't
there
have
because
I don't have the book open for casting right now. I need to.
magic. Where are you? Casting magic. Select a
291 is
spell.
showing channel power.
So you must possess the necessary regent. Mildly dangerous. 1 chaos die. What? That's not it.
Just showing when channeling power, you have 3 options. Raise your chance of success with a difficulty rating by 1 positive step if immediately suffer 1 corruption. In addition, you must roll 1d6 chaos die after your magic is cast to see if chaos manifestation is triggered, regardless of whether casting was successful or not.
So your
And
chaos
then you'll-
manifestation is the bad thing?
Yeah, but I'm not seeing that
Yes.
yet.
So you have to go down to Chaos Manifestation table and roll something to see if what I'll be having for the next little while. And I
you're
believe
fine.
on Petty, it's either a day or a series of hours.
Nice.
I have angered the gods a bit.
But you were successful, so you get to roll 1d10 plus will bonus.
I already did that for 14.
Okay, very good. Where is this table I want? Because I want to see what something bad happens to you for...
This book could be organized so much better.
Yeah,
That's part of its charm.
where the heck is this? Wow.
End of the Grimoire section, I believe.
It's at the very end. Grimoire. Bear with me. Let's see what happens to Urg.
Get sucked into the war.
No, this is inscribing runes, blessed sacrament, rituals. No.
You could also look up Chaos Manifestations in the back of the book.
Oh, is there a table for them at the back? That would make sense.
In the, it'll show you where it is.
Page 398.
Thank you. I'm going through the big tome here in front of me.
Yeah, I'm doing the PDF with the find function.
All right, roll us a D100. We've got the petty manifestations. Ooh. 84. Tingling nerves. Every muscle within your body tingles with pinprick pains lancing from your fingertips to your toes. Reduce your movement by 3 for the next 3 hours.
Well, I ain't running away.
You've got diabetic neuropathy.
Okay. Ooh. Good stuff.
How's it looking after that last hit for 14 points?
It's looking rough. It's not in good shape. I'll tell you that. So let's go ahead and see if we does that chaos die? Does that also go towards an injury, or is that just for if you fail your magic? Let me ask you that.
That's just for that 6 I rolled is
Yep.
just for if I get a petty issue like that. The
Sure. Go ahead
petty
and roll
manifestation.
Me, roll me 3d6. Okay, so it gains 1. Grievous injury. Go ahead and roll a d100. Detached ear. So your magic missile slammed. We'll say it slammed into its head, and this little pointy ear is just disintegrated, and there's just a hole where it once was. It's not really going to affect him in his combat, but
and that was my last dart.
okay, Barsh, it is your turn, sir.
All right.
Magic. Crazy,
Finish
crazy
his
magic.
ass.
Here we go.
Don't miss and make sure your dice are set up correctly for damage.
Do
It's a
you
crit.
so wait, you have no more actions, right?
I do. I do have one. I kept one. I did call shot against you, and I didn't do anything else.
All right, I'm doing a call shot.
I should
Plus,
have
don't
Should've
forget you
done a
get a plus
counterspell.
10 because of group fighting.
done a counter spell, but that's okay. I forgot. You're doing a called shot?
Yep.
Oh.
Ah.
You
Son of a bitch.
want to use your last AP?
Dang it.
Oh, you can't make another. You can't make another tech action.
I can't. I want to hit him so bad.
Do you want to? Do you want to spend a fortune?
Fuck it,
Thoughts?
do it.
Done.
Do it. All you need is that one reinforcement.
Crit fail now?
Kill it.
Ooh.
Hey,
Ho ho ho! All right,
plus 1
Barsh.
point of damage.
all right, Barsh.
But
Go ahead,
plus 2 points damage.
Barsh. You
Oh,
kill this thing.
18.
Go ahead and describe it.
Ah, yay.
So you said it had a long spindly neck, right?
Yeah, it does.
All right, so it's taller than Barsh, of course. So he swings the Morgenstern up and catches it right under the neck, and the head of it gets stuck, and he just yanks it down, and all the gore falls out of his neck. Everything.
Yeah, so this thing squeals and withers to the ground, and as you detach its head from its body, it's just withering on the spot. And you guys are still kind of like you're still in awe of what you have witnessed. Like this thing, like this is a manifestation of evil that you have just witnessed and you've stood your ground against. So
We did.
it has taken a bit of a toll on you mentally, like maybe not mechanics wise, but like this is something that not an everyday ordinary person ever wants to see or encounter.
Who wants to smash a statue?
I think we all do.
Yeah, you guys can do that.
Let's piss off some chaos gods.
Yeah, Ruby's not sure she wants to go in the room.
Let's bring that warden down here and question him.
All right, I'm for that.
Okay, yeah, you guys go back upstairs and you want to bring the warden down here?
Yeah, bring him down.
Yeah, might as well cut him loose and hand him his sword too.
Well, let's cut him loose. We don't need to hand him a sword just yet.
Well, let's do it after he sees what we've done. Because if he does turn on
Oh,
us,
hold
that
on,
might make
hold
him
on.
think twice.
Before we do that, Ruby's going to go over and check on the villagers.
Oh yeah, you go over to there's one dead, 2 knocked out, and then the man who is gibbering. So you go over to them, and the one who was just kind of like babbling to himself, he is not
Yeah.
moving anymore, and there is blood all around him.
He died.
Yeah, you inspect him a little closer, and it looks like he bit off his own tongue and committed suicide at the sight of this fiend.
Ugh.
Search for valuables.
All right.
Search for valuables.
These other
He's nothing on him other than the clothes he's wearing. His
I
soiled
mean, all the
clothes.
stuff, like the demon, the bug-eyed dude, everything.
Yeah. Okay, the bug-eyed dude is carrying a cudgel and a dirk. Same as the skull dude. They're carrying the same weapons. Dirks are renowned weapon. They're well known for weapons for like underhanded and shifty people. Usually like underhanded like bandits and stuff, and carry dirks. So they both have dirks on them and cudgels. The demon is just like this oozing puddle of muck on the ground. He doesn't have anything on it. But you guys, go ahead.
I was to say those two that are not passed out. Are they? Can Ruby revive one of them?
You can try. Like, what do you want to do? You want to use like medicine or something? Like they're out cold.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's all right.
Is the size of that statue accurate, Matt?
No, it's only 2 feet high. It's a little statue.
Okay. Yep, I'm gonna go grab that statue and pick it up and ask what we want to do with this thing.
Destroy it.
Yeah, no good can come of that.
I'm not going to lie, it could be useful to me later.
What? Okay.
Is he saying that?
Are you saying that?
I just kind of look at the other guys to see what their reaction is to that.
It's kind of neat, guys. What do you think of this? I kind of want to keep it.
Looks like
I
trouble.
think it is an abomination.
Yeah, this thing is like pure evil. This is like a demon god that this statue is dedicated to. It is real. It's rather blasphemous, Erg, in this world to be saying this. So their reaction isn't that surprising in such a superstitious world where
You guys win. I smash it on the floor.
demons and such are always trying to tempt people. All right, so you just smash it. It easily breaks. It was an ancient statue, by the way. It was very, very old. Much older than the construction of this inn. This whole area looks to be ancient, and you can ascertain from looking around that this probably existed before anything else was built on top of it. This is an ancient ritual room dedicated to Zench.
Anything of value in it?
Well, when you break the statue, the swirling symbols disappear off the ground suddenly. And you search around the room, and you find a small wooden chest in one of the corners. And it contains some money for
Some money?
some money, which you guys so desperately are looking for. So it has 365 silver and 26 bronze pennies.
365 silver.
Yeah.
That's shabby.
91 each.
That'll work.
Okay, so you guys smash the statue. You find an old coffer containing some money. There's some dead
91
people down here.
silver each.
Yeah, we'll liberate the we'll help up the people that are.
Sure, yeah, they're out cold. But yeah, you drag them out of the cellar.
Mhm.
Here, let's go back here.
Where do you keep track of money?
It is on the combat.
It is at the bottom of combat. I also have a little thing in trappings for it.
Yeah, okay, that's a weird place for.
Yes, it is a very weird place for it.
That's
Okay.
fine. Okay. We just want to finish up with the road warden.
Yeah,
if we
yeah.
can.
This has taken us our whole session, so that's funny that this
Yeah,
took
it
as
did.
long as it did. But yeah, you go upstairs, and the road warden is up there tied up. Otto is knocked out. The rain is still pounding outside.
Okay.
So you go up, and the road warden is sitting there. What happened down there? What I heard terrible screams and wailing. What was going on?
Oh, come on, look.
Are you gonna untie him, or what, are you just gonna kick him down the hole? Or
No, one time.
okay, yeah, you untie him and you lead him down the stairs. And he sees the scene and he's like, "Oh, what happened? What did you do?"
Stopping abominations, what we did.
How do I know you weren't part of it?
I just look at him with that, like, are you fucking stupid look?
What sort of deal did you make to escape this?
We blew up the first guy's head, right? And we're all covered in blood.
Yes, you are covered in blood.
I'm going to ask him if he'd like to spend the night down here for accusing us of aligning ourselves with whatever the hell that thing is.
If we
Yeah.
was in league with this chaos trash, why would you still be alive? Why would we bring you down here untied to show you? And then I'm going to grab the sword off like Ruby's, if she's the one holding it, like her through the belt, and just like hand it back to him. Why would we be doing this?
And why would we have smashed that statue over there that called this thing?
Yeah, he's with you holding the sword to his throat and just seeing everything around him, he just starts to laugh. He starts to laugh like maniacally, like he's insane. And he goes, "Ha ha ha! You fools! You did nothing. Sense will rise again. You don't know what you've set in motion here." And he just starts to ramble and laugh.
What?
Kill him.
Can I run him through?
Yeah, you guys he's tied up. Yeah, you kill him. All of you. I don't know. You just all lunge. I won't. You guys just
E2 Brute.
hack this guy to pieces, and he's just
Alright,
laughing, and he dies with a maniacal smile on his face.
As Ruby draws her blade out of his gut, she's going to say to the rest of them, "The next time, maybe you guys will trust my instincts." And she's going to walk out.
Cocky Ruby. Okay. And you've got Otto, the ridiculously fat man, lying there knocked out on the floor too.
I'm gonna get all this Road Warden's gear.
You're gonna what, sorry?
Take all the Road Warden's gear, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Smart.
He's got a rapier, a
How-
dirk.
How is the rapier? Is it a good rapier?
He's got bloodstained clothing. He's got mail armor, but for someone his size, I don't think it would fit anybody in our current party.
What you saying is that Fat Joe?
You know what else he has on him though? You go through his stuff, Edmund, and he's got a ritual scroll called Demonic Servant.
So I unfortunately it's just these squiggly lines. I don't know what it is, right?
Yeah, it's
I'm like, well, think of this, and I toss the scroll up to him.
What do I roll,
miss
Matt?
that the first time?
Are you trying to read it? Or like
I'm trying to make sense of it.
Casting Identify.
No. Let's oh, you've been doing incantation for a lot of stuff. Let's do an incantation. And do it as a standard incantation test. Right? That's what we were doing the last one. You guys were trying to determine magic things and all that. Yeah. So like I said, you look at this thing, it's to call demon servant, and it's like it's a ritual written out that you can read through. Really bad stuff. Bad juju.
So what is it?
Does it say how long the thing lasts for?
No, it does not. But it outlines the ritual, the components, and what is needed to summon such a abomination.
What's that saying say? All them squiggly lines was hurting my head looking at it.
It's a recipe for cake, guys.
Let's make some and eat it.
I'm just kidding. It's going to call a demon out.
Burn it.
A demon that makes cake?
Maybe out of you.
Yeah, not interested in that one.
It will look servant.
Sounds like it needs to
Could
be burned.
useful, but if anybody ever catches us with it, I'm assuming it won't be a good scene.
Yeah, throw that in the fire.
So, Matt, I'm curious. What
Yeah.
were you expecting us to do when we first started this adventure?
I was expecting a little bit. I don't
Run
know.
like bitches.
You guys didn't investigate two of the areas, and I was expecting you to investigate two of those areas. I was expecting you to go upstairs, and things would have played out a little differently if you kind of played along with them. But you guys were just like, nope, this is it. We are we're holding you at sword point, and this is how it's going to happen. Yeah, there's different things that could have played in motion, but you guys went with it the direction you did, and it played out.
I'm just
the way
curious
it did.
because like you said, we went a completely different way than
Yeah.
the book.
Than
laid
what
out.
it's written, but that's fine. You went with the upfront approach, the in-your-face approach, and we ran with it. And it's good. You guys, I'm surprised you stood up to this thing.
I'm surprised we did.
Yeah, I'm surprised all of you lived.
Man, that
But
should be a lot of RP then.
But it was a lot. It was a lot of. It was a 1-on-1 target. So. Yeah. Yeah. So what do you want to do with Otto?
Is he in on it?
He's knocked out right now. Let's throw some cold
Yeah,
water in his
Ruby's
face and
gonna
wake him
say,
up.
yeah, we might as well. Ruby's figuring he's in on it at this point. I mean, they were all in on it.
Yeah, so
Or at least being always complicit.
you throw some cold water in his face, and he comes through too. And what's going on? What's happened?
Nothing, look. Hey, they've turned us. We're here with Zinch. The Road Warden convinced us, so we can all get together and do the thing we're supposed to do. You ready?
Did the ceremony begin?
Yes, finished it. It was successful.
Oh, where's the servant?
He was asking for you. He's downstairs.
Oh, let's go
He sent us up here to get you. We're sorry.
Let's go down there then.
Let him go first.
Okay, yeah. He squeezes his way down the cellar hole. It's a little uncomfortable to watch. Yeah, so he goes down there. And you hear him hollering, what's happened? No, what's going on?
And we all kill him.
You all run him through again. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's
Grim, dark.
It's like well, you're killing evil. These guys were mutants, with the exception of the Road Warden, who was a cultist. But just for your own knowledge, out of game. So it is probably like 2 a.m. at this point, and it's still pounding rain outside, and you guys are exhausted. You mentally and physically, you have seen and done more tonight than you have in your lifetimes, and you're trying to put it all together. Like, did this really just happen? Are we on the spot of evil? Like, what do we do from here? Where do we go? But you're all exhausted, and you're ready to call it a night and figure out what to do in the morning. And hopefully the weather changes. So you guys can go back to the common room you're in upstairs and call it a night.
Make sure the place is locked up good, because there still could be something that was crawled out the roof of the stables. Could have been one of them. Could have been something else.
No, that's a good call. Yeah. So you lock all the windows and lock all the doors.
Batter everything down.
For sure.
We got some horses now.
This whole place is burning tomorrow morning. Matt, I'm going to take one of the demon's claws.
Sure. You want to go back down there afterwards when everybody's asleep kind of thing, or you're just going to go down there and just hack off a claw?
I'm going to go down there and just hack off a claw. Erg is not a sneaker.
Okay. Interesting. That's interesting. I don't know what to do with that, Erg. I have some ideas. Okay. I have some ideas.
I want a trophy.
That's like pure evil you're carrying on you. But I like it. That's something Erg would do. Okay. So you guys crash for the night as the rain continues to pour. Come the next morning, the rain is still hammering down. It has not let up whatsoever. But you guys, when you come to, you wake up in the common room, and you are surrounded, this whole room, by 7 road wardens with arquebuses trained at you, demanding you wake up and account for what you have done here, the slaughter that has taken place.
Well, what slaughter are they seeing exactly?
They see the dead. Well, we're going to leave it off there. How about that? We're at the end of our time. We're almost at 11.
Okay.
We're possibly going to leave off early, but yeah, you guys wake up to 7 road wardens with guns trained on all of you, demanding answers on the slaughter of the Hooded Man Inn.
Cool.
Should be easy to explain.
Yeah, really.
Think so?
Ugh.
You think so? I'm going to give you 200 experience for the session tonight, because you guys did good and you killed a demon. Well, a demon servant, a demon itself, but something very, very dark and evil. You guys stood your ground and you survived. and you unraveled the mystery, or most of the mystery here at the Hooded Man Inn. And this is now the beginning of There's Something of Marie. So when we play next week, that is the quest that we are going to be launching into, because the Night of Blood is over. So good job, guys.
All right, guys.
Good job.
Fun. Thank you very much. That was good. Like two session. It was perfectly fit in 2 sessions.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. It did. It was a nice little quest. It was only like a couple pages long. I like those. I'd like to run more of those.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
No, very good. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you for people who tuned in. I think we've got all bots here, but if you are real, thank you. We appreciate it. But our bots are also appreciated as well, because hey, it counts as views, and I'll take it.
Nice.
All right.
Are we good for next week?
Yeah, we're good for next week. Oh, and to mention, so this week on Tuesday night, we're playing D&D again. Aaron's running his session. And then the following week, Wes is going to do a one-shot, a Halloween-themed one-shot, the week after Halloween. And then I am going to kick off with Star Wars again on, I believe it's the 13th of November.
Which Star Wars is?
The Fantasy Flight games.
Nice.
On Tuesday nights, alternating. So that should be fun. I'm dying to play or run some more Star Wars.
All right, guys.
All right, have a good night, guys. Thank you so much.
Everybody have a good night, everybody.
Take care.
Yep.
See ya.